Good evening. It's high school football on AM 1230 Kxo on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com and on the Kxo. I'm Carroll Buckley in the booth with me, John Robb, filling in for the John Triple is on the IR right now. And but we're going to have to work with a different John tonight. High school football is brought to you by also out of water service by Imperial and Kxo. Southwest Postal Service that would be high school district. Also the Imperial Scoop Factory and the Imperial in Elton. The town folk that was ordered the county also brought to you by Church Rights and their stores. The Father Bar and Grill and Little Run. This Sunday in El Centro is Kennedy of the Imperial Valley. Centro and Quinta. And let's introduce John Robb right now. And John, welcome to the airwaves.
It's great to be here, Carroll. I'm glad I was the first in front of you when you got that call from John. I lucked out today.
Sometimes being in the right spot at the right time. John Driffel recuperating, and we anticipate he's feeling much better by now. But better that he take the night off. And the game tonight, it is the Southwest Eagles and the Blackhawks from La Quinta. And we know a little bit about La Quinta, don't we?
Yeah, La Quinta, they're 3-0 on the year. They've played Heritage. They beat those guys 42-8. They played Rancho Verde 13-6 on that one, and then they played Sultana last week and won 29-8. They got a pretty good size roster. They got a whole bunch of players on that sideline, and they got some size. They got some size up there.
We will talk a little bit more about the La Quinta Blackhawks and the Southwest Eagles when we come back.
Exciting changes are happening at Los Cabos Seafood and Grill. We're transitioning into Mr. Tempo Sports Bar and Cantina. You can still enjoy your Los Cabos seafood favorites. And now we've added even more delicious options to our menu, featuring mouth-watering street-style carne asada tacos, fresh sushi, and a variety of non-seafood dishes that are sure to satisfy every craving. We're open Monday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. Located at 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Mr. Tempo Sports Bar and Cantina, where your favorite Los Cabos flavors meet an exciting new menu.
Build your future at CET. The Center for Employment Training. CET has been serving farm workers since 1967. Grants are available so that farm workers and their children can attend at no cost. See if you qualify at cetweb.edu. Farm worker admissions. Enroll at any time. All programs can be completed in under a year. And job placement assistance and financial aid are available to those who qualify. Call 800-533-2519 or go to cetweb.edu.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Highland in El Centro.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Okay, John, you have seen Southwest play. I have seen Southwest play. And it's going to be a tough one for them tonight. They don't have a lot of numbers. They don't have a lot of size. and they have not had a lot of luck so far this year.
No, Carroll, they haven't. But you know what? They're trying to get it turned on. They're hoping that today maybe they can get it rolling and help them get some momentum as they head into league in a few weeks here. They work hard. They're out there. They're trying every play, and they just need a few breaks to go their way, and hopefully they can stay in this one.
Well, it's a tough matchup tonight, and it's a good prep for league that is coming up. And when we looked at the roster and looked at the team, and I know you talked to the coaches, Quinta's big.
Yeah, they got some real size up there. They're pretty. Their numbers on offense aren't huge. Their quarterback averaging pretty consistent. He's got 100 yards a game, 1 touchdown. He's got 300 yards on the year for 3 games. So, he's 100 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns. So he's averaging. He's pretty consistent there at 100. They do have one standout receiver here, though, that got all 3 of those touchdowns. Peyton Reynolds, their number 18 here. He's got 175 yards on the year. He's got all 3 touchdowns. So he's somebody to be looking out for today.
And I know they've got a couple of studs that are getting looks from D1 schools.
Yeah, when I talked to the coach before the game, he was telling me number 5, Luther, he's going to get some good looks. He's a 6'2", 165 junior, playing both ways at corner and receiver. And then he also let me know that their nose tackle, Duran Gabriel, he's the defensive player of the year in their league over there. He's a senior this year. He won that last year, so he'll be trying to mess things up there up front for Southwest.
Well, you mentioned the corner Major Hinchin. Okay, he's 6'2", 165 at a corner. That's a good-sized corner, except for the weight. But you pointed out he's a junior, which means by the time he hits a 4-year college, he's going to be 185, 190. Ding, 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 ding. Coaches are going to be salivating.
Yep, that's the sweet spot right there. Once these kids, high school kids, they have trouble sometimes putting on some of that weight. But once you get into that college weightlifting program, it's a whole other story over there. You're working out 5-6 days, sometimes 7 days a week. And, those kids, they put on weight. And especially in that freshman first year of college, they're basically working out most of the time because they're not going to see the field too much usually. So that's their time to prep and get ready for it.
Well, we will prep and tell you a little bit more about tonight's matchup when we come back.
Get ready to indulge in authentic Mexican food and juicy steaks. Rosa's Plain Food is now open in El Centro and is serving up all your favorite dishes. Carnitas, enchiladas, big steak, and don't forget their award-winning ceviche. Head to Rosa's Plain Food at the Valley Plaza in El Centro. Next to the Skechers store, Rosa's has been serving since 1988. Open every day except Monday. They offer dine-in, carry-out, and even catering. Rosa's Plain Food, where flavor takes flight.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell. Then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro.
InnerCare is your one-stop shop for your family's healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, dental, optometry, radiology, pharmaceutical, and laboratory services. Open on weekends and welcoming walk-ins. InnerCare is here to provide you the excellent care you deserve. Visit innercare.org. InnerCare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Kennedy's Carnet, with many types of delicious marinated chicken to choose from, and award-winning carne asada. Check out these specials: home-style pork al pastor, only $2.99 a pound, and marinated carne asada burger patties, just $4.99 a pound, and pollo asada, buy one get 1 pound free, only Monday through Wednesday. Open in El Centro 8 to 8, in Yuma 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Carnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXOL Centro.
And that's who we are. Also on the web, kxoradio.com, and on our YouTube channel. We're the only game in town tonight, the only varsity football game in town tonight. Tomorrow night, you've got a treat. Mickey Dale, George Grijalva. It will be Imperial hosting Palo Verde Valley, and that game will be live on AM 1230 and on the web, kxoradio.com, and on our YouTube channel. Also, tomorrow night, Brawley travels across the state line. They will be heading to Yuma and take on Gila Ridge. Calexico and Hopeville will tee it up in the Carrot Capital. Vincent will travel to San Diego and Bonita Vista. Calapat will host Army-Navy out of Carlsbad. And Coachella Valley will visit the Central Spartans, reminiscent of the old IVL games that took place for years. Give you an idea, some very good football around the Imperial Valley this year. Holtville is 4-0. Holtville has put up 220 points in 4 games. They have only given up 7. Calapat, 4-0. They've scored 197 points. They've given up 59. Imperial, 4-0. Scored 156 points. Only given up 27. Calexico, 4-0. Brawley, 3-0. Vincent, 3-1. Okay, Central, 3-1 as well. Palo Verde and Southwest have yet to win a game. They will play each other this year, so
Somebody's got to take that one.
Somebody's going to get the schneid off, but some very good football around the Imperial Valley. Tomorrow night, get up, get out, and go to a game.
Hi, I'm Dr. David Barkett, Superintendent of Central Union High School District. Academic success starts with being present. Every day counts when it comes to a student's education. Don't let absences hold them back. Let's strive for success. Be present, be punctual, and be prepared for a bright future. Every day at school is a step closer to your child achieving their dreams. Attendance matters. Let's make every day count.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get. They'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The midfield meeting has concluded. John, who do we see out there wearing the striped shirts?
Well, tonight referee Gene Martin is going to be the man in charge. Umpire Bruce Hartstock. Headlinesman Gabe Castro. Line judge Roman Rubio. And the back judge Sal Carrillo is going to be running with them. I know he's a speedster out there.
And the Eagles will kick off. And deep to receive for the Blackhawks is Demetrius Davis, a 5'8", 130-pound senior. That's my job. That's what I did a whole senior year. And I can guarantee you, if he is 5'8", 130 pounds, he's probably the fastest man out on that field.
Might be the lightest man on that field, too. This roster. Oh, looks like they got
Well, if it says he's 130, he's lying. Okay, I know how that goes.
Yeah, Coach asked you for numbers. You had a few numbers.
Sure.
Go up a little bit on your height list there.
Okay, we are set, and it is a relatively short kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men at the 18 out to the 20. 25, 30, out across the 30 to the 34-yard line. James Madden Ruber, another sophomore, with the return. We anticipate we will see Ruberg as a featured running back. And a little bit unusual, he wears number 0.
Hey, Carroll, you don't see 0 too often. Games I've done this year, I think I've maybe seen it once or twice, but you really don't see it too often. It's legal now. It just became legal like 2 or 3 years ago. So not too many kids are picking it up yet, but you see them here and there.
It is a number. Okay, a little bit of discussion in the backfield. Let's make sure we got the right personnel. And everybody's where they should be. They come out in a spread, and their 12th man just trotted off the field.
Actually, Carroll, I think that was the 11th. So he sent them off. Usually we'll send
the equipment.
Yeah, it looks like his knees probably weren't covered, or he was missing a pad or something. We'll just send them off for that.
Come out of the jumbo huddle. They've got 4 wide on the right side, 1 on the left. They throw the other way, the short way, and with a catch and a scurry for about a 14-yard pickup out to the 47-yard line, Peyton Reynolds. So Reynolds, the favorite target of Roman Ansley, picks up 12, make it 13. It'll be 1st and 10. They come out of a jumbo huddle, rush up to the line. Again, 4 wide on the left side, firing underneath to the left side with that flanker screen, and breaking away, running downfield for a nice pickup, but it's going to come back.
Yeah, it looks like out wide on that quick pass there, Carroll, looks like the receiver got a little hand through there as the ball carrier starts to break through the line there.
Receivers don't like to block.
No, they don't.
So the catch by Kevin Salter and about a 18-yard gain, but for nothing. Bruce Hartsock marches it back to the 40. That is a spot foul, 10 from the point of the infraction.
We got a little bit of a wait here. Gene Martin is making sure our chains are right. Looks like they moved a little bit. Looks like they're about set down. We're good to go.
Okay. They're showing us it's 1st and 20. They come out now in pistol, the handoff to the deep back, and finding some room, shedding some tackles, is James Madden Ruberg. Ruberg is finally brought down. Joshua Ibarra with the tackle for the Eagles. Ruberg picks up 14.
Okay, that makes it a easy or a manageable second down here after that first 20.
It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, with an H-back on the left side. Ruberg with the handoff. No, it's a fake to Ruberg and fires deep downfield, a timing pattern, and somebody had the wrong watch on. That's where you go in the huddle and you say, okay, let's synchronize watches, and you're going to run it down and out, and the receiver ran a fly.
Yeah, that was interesting, Carroll. The running back got the fake and went to the ground, and then the quarterback rolled out and kind of just chucked it out of bounds there. It looks like somebody forgot to run the out route. Like you said, he just took off on the fly.
2nd and 6. This should be 3rd and 6. The snap goes over Ainsley's head. Ainsley dumps it off underneath, and it's almost picked off, but it goes incomplete. Ainsley did something, tracked the ball down and got rid of it. Saved what would have been about a 25-yard sack.
We had a penalty there. Looks like legal formation on the offense. It's going to be up to the Southwest whether they want to go ahead and take 4th down here and leave it, or take it back 5 and replay 3.
Coach Peter Blinko explains what he wants. And it will be 4th down. Do not rely on the chains.
Yeah, that box hasn't changed second down. Usually it takes them a few series if they're new or they haven't done it a little bit. It takes them a couple rounds to get the hang of it.
come out in an I formation under center. That's blown dead before it gets going. Timeout taken by the Blackhawks. We'll take a timeout. We're just underway. There is no score.
UPS store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is your full-service shipping headquarters. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. And with their pack and ship guarantee, your items are guaranteed to ship safe and arrive in one piece. Don't forget, the UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos, plus many sizes of printing on-site. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, and Sundays, 10 to 3 at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 57 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the weight goes rebels down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Fourth and about 6. They again come out in an I formation under center, faking to the deep back, firing downfield, got a man open. It is caught at the 20-yard line and takes it into the end zone for the score. The catch, Peyton Reynolds.
That'll be touchdown number 4 for him on the year. He's got all 4 touchdowns now. Looks like he's obviously the favorite receiver.
Reynolds listed at 6'2", 190. He's a senior, and he broke away from the coverage, caught it at the 20, and just coasted into the end zone for the score. The point after attempt, Ansley will try it, so not only is he the quarterback, he is their place kicker, at least for extra points. Movement up front, and flags fly. The Eagles came across. Were they enticed? And we say we're going to take a mulligan. It didn't happen. Snap back. Kick is up, and the kick is good. We've got 10-11 to play in the first quarter. It is Quinta 7, Southwest nothing.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4 p.m. Specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
It's game night, and you know what that means. Time for a winning treat. Everybody's a winner at Imperial Scoop Factory, located in El Centro at the corner of Imperial Avenue and Ocotillo Drive, inside the Chevron. The coolest flavors, from cookies and cream, caramel with brownies. There's something for everyone, so after the game, gather the team and head on over to Imperial Scoop Factory. Open late so you can be sure to get your sweet treat. Imperial Scoop Factory, where every scoop is a sweet victory.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro and on the World Wide Web at kxoradio.com.
We are just underway. We are on the web, live, kxoradio.com, on YouTube. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is free. Can't beat the price. Right now, the Blackhawks are set to kick off. The Eagles standing back on their 10-yard line. A short kick. It'll be fielded at the 20 by one of the upbacks. No, you don't run sideways. You go north and south. Don't go east and west. I have preached that for years, John, and nobody listens.
Yeah, well, you know, the end zones are north and south. But that was interesting. The kick was kind of going towards the sideline there. I think if he would have just let that go and he had gone out of bounds, he probably would have got himself an extra 10, 15 yards or so.
It could have happened, but that's why he's one of the upbacks and not one of the deep returners.
Yeah, ball comes to him. He says, "Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
I got my shot here. Let me see what I can do." Rule number 1 again: you go north and south. Your blocking is set up that way. You go east and west, and he ran about 40 yards and picked up 3. Garcia brings him out from the pistol. Hands off, first back through, looking for some running room. And there's not a lot there. Abe Moreno on the carry. Moreno, a junior. Alex Garcia, senior quarterback, has the play. Changed some personnel in, different package. Lucas Alcida comes out over the ball. He is the center. Under center is Garcia. Full house backfield. You do not see that very often. Hand off to the deep back with a couple of blocks. He will get maybe back to the line of scrimmage. The size of the Blackhawks showing through. They go 210, 225, 210, 200, 255 in the middle. They're big.
Yeah, they're big. They're big, Carroll. And like we were saying before the game, that number 99, their nose tackle, he's the defensive player of the year in the league over there in Coachella Valley, the desert, I believe it's Desert Mountain.
6'1", 255, Duran Gabriel. 3rd and 10. From the spread. Garcia drops back, rolling to his right, looking downfield, fires deep downfield. It is caught. Coming back on the ball and making a great catch for the Eagles is Leonardo Valenzuela. Valenzuela, a sophomore. And he was covered. The ball was slightly underthrown, and Valenzuela came back on it.
Yeah, Carroll, he did a great job working back to that ball. When your quarterback's rolling out, you kind of hit the end of your route there. That's your instruction. Find the quarterback, work back to the ball.
It is it's 1st and 10. The ball is in Blackhawk territory on the Blackhawk 47. Wide right, wide left, slot right, slot left. Again, Garcia rolling to his right, and he'll lose about 2 yards. He was tracked down and dropped by Tyson Bradley. Bradley is safety. Looped around and caught Garcia from the back. It'll be 2nd and 12. So not only are they big across the front, John, they've got some speed in that secondary.
Yeah, they got some guys who can fly around the field. They really plugged the middle on that last one anyway. So even if the quarterback wanted to go up there, he wasn't going to get much. He had to bounce it out. And they tracked it down.
Blackhawks basically running a 3-4 on defense. I formation, deep back handoff, and there is nothing. Stopped, stood up, lose another yard. The ball carrier, just nothing there.
Yeah, so, it's interesting. Like, Kxo runs an interesting front. You don't see only 3 down linemen very much nowadays in high school football. You normally see 4, sometimes 5. And, they got a lot of guys only in 2-point stance running on the field. So it's interesting. They're able to move and get sideline to sideline really well. It really helps, with that team speed.
The idea being you got 3 good down linemen, you got 4 or 5 linebackers is what it amounts to, and you go with what you got. Snap goes over the head of the quarterback, rolling, looking downfield, dumps it off. It goes incomplete, but Garcia got handed a lemon and started serving lemonade. At least he didn't get sacked for an 18-yard drop. So it'll bring up 4th and 13. The ball straddles the midfield stripe. The Eagles set to punt. Shifting people around. High snap, brings it down, gets it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 27-yard line. And again, Demetrius Davis, the 5'8", 130-pound senior with a smart, fair catch. He's got excellent field position. It'll be 1st and 10 Blackhawks. They have a 7-0 lead early in this game. Seeing anything special, John?
Not too much. I'm seeing a lot of pressure when the defense on defense here. I know they've flipped over now, but on defense, they're really bringing a lot of pressure up there. I think they feel like they got a good handle on this.
Roman Ansley brings him back. A little bit of confusion in the backfield, but he gets a handoff to Ruberg, and Ruberg across the 40, 45 out to the 49-yard line. Ruberg with a wall in front of him, and the only thing he did wrong was he ran past his blockers.
Yep. I was just about to say that. They did a great job still on the edge there, but he got out in front of it just a little bit. Probably could have, if you would have been a little bit more patient, could have got a few more yards there, but he still got a big chunk, so that really helps.
Ruberg is a sophomore. He has no patience.
It'll come with time.
Dump it off underneath to Ruberg. Ruberg is hit immediately and dropped. Good heads-up tackle by Olin Underwood.
That was an interesting swing pass they had there. Those are really close to being backward passes. So if one of those gets dropped, we've got to make sure that both teams are aware of that, because that may be a loose ball there. It may be a fumble.
Pickup of 2. Underwood with a nice open field tackle. From the shotgun, and the handoff right up the middle again. Ruberg rips off across the 40 to the 35 down to the 32-yard line. Quick.
Every time they give that number 0 the ball, he's picking up 15, 20 yards. So I keep feeding him.
Yeah, it's 30 carries or nothing. That, as I said last week, that ball's not heavy. You're not going to get tired. First and 10, dumping it off in the flat and dropping. He started running before he caught it.
Yeah, he was turning to go. He was seeing end zone over there. He was seeing his name stars.
So it will go incomplete and bring up 2nd and 10. If that's the worst that's going to happen tonight, not bad.
Yeah, they run that quick curl, 5-yard curl out to the far side there to 18 twice.
Trips on the right side. Looking to the left side, dump it off, and it is complete. Shaking one tackler, pushing off another one down inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. Reynolds, there were 4 missed tackles on that, and Reynolds made them happen. Reynolds is 6'2", 190. And so he's got 30, 40 pounds on most everybody that tried to tackle him.
Yeah, quick screen pass out there to the receiver. And he had a couple blocks out in front of him, but the Southwest could not bring him down there.
1st and goal from the 3. And I would expect Ruberg to get the ball.
Yeah, well, it's less than 15 or 20 yards to the goal.
Ruberg with the football. Ruberg with the hole. You and I could have gone through together. It was that big. So the Blackhawks score again and do it with a nice mix of plays. 3:56 remaining in the first quarter. Ansley will try the point after. And now whistles and flags. Illegal procedure against the Blackhawks. He called it against the Blackhawks, but it looked like the Blackhawks declined.
Well, that was interesting there.
Snap back, kick up, kick is good. 3:56 to play. It is the Quinta 14, Southwest, nothing.
Exciting changes are happening at Los Cabos Seafood and Grill. We're transitioning into Mr. Tempo Sports Bar and Cantina. You can still enjoy your Los Cabos seafood favorites. And now we've added even more delicious options to our menu, featuring mouth-watering street-style carne asada tacos, fresh sushi, and a variety of non-seafood dishes that are sure to satisfy every craving. We're open Monday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. Located at 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Mr. Tempo Sports Bar and Cantina, where your favorite Los Cabos flavors meet an exciting new menu.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
Okay, now we know about the penalty. They're going to take it on the kickoff. That's an option.
Yep, any penalty either on the scoring play or on the extra point could be taken on the kickoff.
So they'll march it back to the 25, which should give Southwest some very good field position. Back to receive, Joshua Ibarra. Also back there is Israel Vallejo. And Ansley not only does the place kicking, he does the kickoff. The officials are now ready. Ansley puts a boot in it, just kind of scoots it down the middle of the field, and it'll be finally covered. And a little bit of a scrum. Let's see.
Yeah, that ball came out there, Carroll.
And La Quinta says they have it, and so does Gene Martin. So that was, the ball takes really funny bounces, and nobody could corral it.
Yeah,
except La Quinta.
It looked like the initial player that had the ball there, it kind of squirted out of his hands, and the second player came up and scooped it, but when somebody made contact with him, they could toss back out again, and then it was a free throw.
1st and 10, La Quinta on the Eagles' 31-yard line. It's not like they needed a break. Ansley, single setback, fakes to him, rolls to his left, fires downfield. It is complete. The catch made by Jacob Van Beers. Van Beers goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 15.
Yeah, Van Beers.
There was a flag somewhere along the way. We missed that flag.
That must have been one of those green flags that the officials hold from
holding against La Quinta. So instead of 1st and 10 on the 15, they'll spot at the 31 and march back 10. I think Gene has a camouflage flag tonight.
Yeah, I think he brought his green flag. Field here.
It will be 1st and 20 now. I come back to the same play. Van Beers comes out wide on the left side. He's all alone out here. Reynolds wide on the right side. Pitches back and looking for some running room. Dancing inside, spinning, and moving forward is Sebastian Osorio. Okay, he's the backup, 5'11", 180. What did we say about size? It is an advantage.
Yep.
Their quarterback, we mentioned, 6'2", 190. And he's done well with a good mix coming in from the sideline, moving people around. He's getting some protection. And handoff first back through. That's the big fullback, Lorenzo Herrera. Herrera rumbles down to the 10. And they'll spot it right on the 10. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 10. Herrera, 5'6", 170, and he runs like a fullback.
Yeah, he does. He's a big bowling ball out there. He's a little top heavy, so you knock him off a little bit. But you don't want to get his way.
And saying that he runs like a fullback is a positive thing. You need a good fullback. They come out again, I formation. Ansley under center. Now there's timeout on the field by the Eagles. We'll take a timeout. 2:02 to play in the first quarter. 14-0. La Quinta with the lead.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXOL Centro.
Build your future at CET, the Center for Employment Training. CET has been serving farm workers since 1967. Grants are available so that farm workers and their children can attend at no cost. See if you qualify at cetweb.edu. Farm worker admission. Enroll at any time. All programs can be completed in under a year. And job placement assistance and financial aid are available to those who qualify. Call 800-533-2519 or go to cetweb.edu.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
It is high school football on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO on the World Wide Web at kxoradio.com and on the KXO YouTube channel. It is first and goal at the 10. La Quinta with the 14-0 lead, threatening again. They come out in the I formation and dump it off in the flat. It is complete to Peyton Reynolds, and Reynolds rolls into the end zone. That's a 10-yard score. That'll make it 20-0, and the Blackhawks looking to add the extra point.
Yeah, Reynolds gets his fifth touchdown of the year. Still has every single touchdown here. The quarterback loves.
Ansley again, the point after attempt. And the Blackhawks look like they want to discuss something before we try the point after. Snap back, kick up, and the kick is good. So we've got 1:55 to play in the first quarter. And the score, it is La Quinta 21 and Southwest nothing.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Get ready to indulge in authentic Mexican food and juicy steaks. Rosa's Plain Food is now open in El Centro and is serving up all your favorite dishes. Carnitas, enchiladas, big steak, and don't forget their award-winning ceviche. Head to Rosa's Plain Food at the Valley Plaza in El Centro. Next to the Skechers store, Rosa's has been serving since 1988. Open every day except Monday. They offer dine-in, carry-out, and even catering. Rosa's Plain Food, where flavor takes flight.
Well, the Blackhawks will kick off again. And Ansley, another short pop-up kick. Just fall on it. Don't try and pick it up. And he does finally. But one of the up men on the return team thought he could pick it up while it was bouncing. No. Just fall on it. Cover it up. You got good field position. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles on their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, that up back's gotten a lot of work tonight. He's fielded all three kickoffs so far.
Well, and that's that's the strategy. There's not a doubt in my mind that Ansley could probably put it in the end zone, but no need. The Blackhawks come out now. They've got a four-man front, a 4-3, rolling to his right, getting chased and getting protected by a hole. Firing downfield, incomplete. The pass intended for Leonardo Valenzuela. And it will be a hold.
Yeah, the right tackle there just did not let his end get away from him there once the quarterback started rolling out.
Oh, and it's offsetting. Is that a
roughing the passer as well?
I think that was a roughing the passer.
Yep.
So offsetting, it never happened. We'll play it again.
Do-over.
Mulligan. 1st and 10. Problem with that is sometimes somebody gets hurt. What do you mean you got hurt on a no play? The ball is on the Eagle 31-yard line. They trail 21-0 here, still in the first quarter. Eagles come out. Alex Garcia shows the I formation. And now somebody didn't know where they were supposed to be, so the Eagles take the timeout. With 1:44 to play in the first quarter, it is the Quinta 21, Southwest nothing.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell. Then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro.
Inner Care is your one-stop shop for your family's healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, dental, optometry, radiology, pharmaceutical, and laboratory services. Open on weekends and welcoming walk-ins. Inner Care is here to provide you the excellent care you deserve. Visit innercare.org. Inner Care, making life healthy from the inside out.
It's high school football. I'm Carroll with me, John. No, it's not John Driffel. It's John Robb. And the Eagles trail 21-0 with 1:40 to play in the first quarter. Trying to get on track, get the right personnel in. They come out this time in the pistol. And now somebody jumped. Were they enticed or did they do it all on their own? The officials say somebody on the Eagles moved. Now it'll be 1st and 15. Alex Garcia will have Abe Moreno right behind him in the backfield. Coming out wide on the right side is Valenzuela. Andrew Flores in the slot on the right side. Snap, rolling, looking, nobody downfield, and we'll throw it away, and I think that might be intentional grounding. He made it past the line of scrimmage.
Yep, as long as he makes it past the line of scrimmage, did it make it out of bounds?
It went out of bounds, too.
That's all legal then. As long as it's outside the pocket, ball makes it back to the line of scrimmage and out of bounds, you can throw the ball away now in high school. Used to be you couldn't throw it away at all. But they changed that a few years ago.
Quarterbacks get hurt. It'll be 2nd and 15. Garcia with a heads-up play. He's a senior. Now they come out in the shotgun. Moreno right next to Garcia. Rolling to his right, dumps it off. It is complete. Out across the 30 to the 35, out to the 39-yard line. Joshua Ibarra with the catch. Ibarra will be about 2 yards short of the first down. They'll spot it on the 39. Needs to get to the 41. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. Good play. It worked.
Yep, good fake, good rollout, good catch, good throw. The play worked as it's written up.
Having seen the Eagles earlier in the year, they have made improvements, John.
Oh, yeah. This puts them in the 3rd and manageable. Just 2 yards here. That's where you want to be.
It's Abe Moreno territory. The junior fullback out of the shotgun, rolling to his left, firing downfield, and it'll go incomplete. Again, I think somebody was supposed to run a down and out, and they ran a fly.
Yeah, they had 2 receivers out there. One came back on a curl or a comeback route, and the other one went on a fly. The quarterback kind of threw it toward the sideline there. I think he was expecting one of them to, like you said, to go for a little 5 and out there.
I'm going to age myself. That comeback or curl used to be a button hook. That's what it was called. Go down to the Chevy and go 5 yards to the left over by where the Pontiac is, and the ball will be there. 4th and 2. Eagles high snap. Gets away the kick. Nice kick. Fielded on the fly and turning it upfield across the 40. Stays in bounds. Dances down the field. Stays on his feet down to the 30-yard line in Eagle territory, but there is a flag back. Somebody got knocked over in the back, right in front of the Eagles bench, right in front of me. So the return by the sophomore for naught.
Yeah, he did a good job there of staying in bounds. I think everyone kind of thought the play was over. It gave himself an extra bit of yardage there, but unfortunately on these punt returns and on these turnovers, when you have a lot of these types of blindside blocks penalties.
Well, you don't know where the runner is going, and sometimes when he changes direction, your direction on the block gets changed. So the young man is up, walking to the sideline on his own, and we will resume play. The infraction occurred at the 48-yard line in Eagle territory. They'll mark it off 15 from there. They'll spot it on the 40, so the infraction occurred at the 45. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. We've got about 13 seconds to play here in the first quarter, so we may see one play, maybe. Depends on when Gene starts the clock. Gene Martin, the white hat, the referee. We will get, the play will start on the snap. The clock will start on the snap. Fake to the first back, Drew, dump it off underneath. Again, Reynolds with the catch. Reynolds down the far sideline, breaks a couple of tackles, and he will go 60 yards for the score. I don't see any laundry on the field.
No, Carroll, it kind of looked like initially Southwest had 12 there. They were trying to get their 12th guy off the field right at the snap there, but they might have needed that 12th guy there because that's good play by the receiver.
60-yard completion, pitch and catch. And the Eagles will come out rather the Blackhawks come out. Ansley will try the point after again. And the Eagles get a little bit antsy and run across. 5-yard offside. So now we're set. We're lined up again. Snap back, kick up, kick good. With 1.6 seconds to play, it is the Quinta 28 and Southwest nothing.
Kennedy's Carne, with many types of delicious marinated chicken to choose from, and award-winning carne asada. Check out these specials: home-style pork al pastor, only $2.99 a pound, and marinated carne asada burger patties, just $4.99 a pound, and pollo asada, buy one get 1 pound free, only Monday through Wednesday. Open in El Centro 8 to 8, in Yuma 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Hi, I'm Dr. David Farkas, Superintendent of Central Union High School District. Academic success starts with being present. Every day counts when it comes to a student's education. Don't let absences hold them back. Let's strive for success. Be present, be punctual, and be prepared for a bright future. Every day at school is a step closer to your child achieving their dreams. Attendance matters. Let's make every day count.
The Roman Ansley to Peyton Reynolds connection has worked pretty well so far tonight, John.
Yeah, you know, like we were saying before the game, he's got all the touchdowns. He's got all the touchdowns today. And you know, receivers, they always say, I'm open. I'm always open.
They're always open. And if they don't catch it, they were interfered with. Another pooch kick, this time to the other side. It's fielded at the 30, right straight ahead, and out to the 39-yard line was Alexander Serrano. Serrano knew what to do. He caught it in the air and ran straight ahead, north and south. And that's about a 12-yard return. That's the end of the first quarter. At the end of one quarter of play, La Quinta 28, Southwest nothing.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get. They'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
We will have a kickoff that will start the second quarter. And
John, Carroll, sorry,
you're John, I'm Carroll.
Yeah. They kicked off at number six took it, got a few yards with it, so we got a first and 10.
First and 10. Now we're going right to left across your dial, and the ball spotted on the Eagle 39-yard line. So far, they have not been able to run the ball. They've had some success passing.
Yeah, it might be time to spread it out a little bit, throw the ball around, see what you can do. The run game's not working too much.
Underwood wide on the left side, looking downfield, looking for Underwood. Underwood breaks away, but Garcia is running for his life. Now he fires deep downfield, and there's a battle for the ball, and it'll go incomplete. The ball thrown deep downfield for Leonardo Valenzuela. Orlean Underwood broke away from his cover guy, but Garcia, no way is he going to see him because Garcia is running for his life.
Yeah, Garcia there, he rolled out to his left side initially there for about 20, 25 yards from the sideline. Wheeled it back around towards the opposite sideline, tried to find the guy downfield, but just couldn't come down with the jump ball on that one.
2nd and 10. Again, that it almost looks like the old wishbone. Pitch is back, looking for some running room, and there is nothing there. The Eagles trying to run with some power. Pitch to the deep back, and it goes for naught. It is a loss of 2, and it'll be 3rd and 12.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier, Carroll, every time Southwest has to run the ball, there's 4 or 5 Quinta players there just waiting on them. Fill the hole every time.
They're back in the 3-4. Everybody is bunched up. They are coming. Garcia looks over and said, let's get rid of it quickly. Rolling to his right, looking downfield, again chased, but he fires into the La Quinta bench. Incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down. The Eagles are not giving him any time. And without time, you can have all the open receivers you want downfield, but if you're running for your life, you're not going to be able to get it down there.
Yeah, Carroll, that's a tough one because the quarterback rolls off right off the snap, and it doesn't give your linemen much time to make a block, even if they are trying to.
High snap, it'll go over the head of the punter, and he will just fall on it at the 11-yard line as if La Quinta needed a break. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 11-yard line.
When it rains, it pours, Carroll. When it rains, it pours.
It is high school football. The Southwest Eagles, the La Quinta Blackhawks. La Quinta, in case you missed it, has been around for about 25 years or so in the Coachella Valley. All those new schools up there. They're not new anymore. The Blackhawks come out. They're not in any hurry. Watch, if you will, watch the offensive linemen. The center will go out and address the ball. Then the guards and tackles will come up, and it's almost military precision. And they move as one when they get up to the line. And I don't know what their cadence is. Ours was ready, set, hut 1, hut 2, and everybody's got their own little cadence, but the ready, the set, everybody moved as one. Hand off to the deep back, and the deep back will get into the end zone without getting touched. And that was Julian Zendejas, a senior running back. Zendejas, first time we called his name. He took it into the end zone from 11 yards out. That makes it 34-0. And we will have another point after attempt. I think just by kicking the extra point, Ansley will be the leading scorer before we're done tonight. Snap back. Uh-oh, he missed. It got blocked. So we've got 10:39 to play in the first half. It's La Quinta 34 and Southwest nothing.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 57 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the way goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub, you get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea, you get me. Like this. I'm the 7th-string quarterback, and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown, but the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian I was eating on the sideline. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian, Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
The La Quinta Blackhawks with a 34-0 lead just underway in the second quarter. They will kick off again. Ansley's going to be tired. His toe's going to need an ice pack. This time he kicks it deep, and it will make it into the end zone. That's a touchback. The Eagles will put it in play, 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
Exciting changes are happening at Los Cabos Seafood and Grill. We're transitioning into Mr. Tempo Sports Bar and Cantina. You can still enjoy your Los Cabos seafood favorites. And now we've added even more delicious options to our menu, featuring mouth-watering street-style carne asada tacos, fresh sushi, and a variety of non-seafood dishes that are sure to satisfy every craving. We're open Monday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. Located at 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Mr. Tempo Sports Bar and Cantina, where your favorite Los Cabos flavors meet an exciting new menu.
1st and 10, Eagles on their own 20-yard line. Garcia brings them out. Moreno in the backfield next to him from the shotgun. Snap back, handoff. It is Moreno, and Moreno is back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else. No gain. 2nd and 10. The big guy in the middle has not been, I won't say he hasn't been part of this, but Duran Gabriel, 6'1", 255, the senior, you don't run his way.
No, I think he's the what we call the pivot spot.
Yep.
Run off. Don't run at him.
Yep. Seeing that, I will relate a story from my junior year. But he goes out in the shotgun, 2nd and 10, rolling to his left, looking downfield, dumps it off, and it goes incomplete. As again, Garcia running for his life. Junior year, we're playing, and it happened to be Halloween. And second half, towards the end of the game, I'm actually getting some playing time. Middle guard, I believe it was Cassopolis, Michigan, was about 5'9", 380 pounds. They sewed 2 shirts together to get him a jersey. We were leading like 38-0. Coach calls a trap play where I'm supposed to block him. He called it 3 times in a row. Full house, looks like the wishbone, and no gain, nothing there. No running room in the middle.
How did that go for you, Carroll?
First time I ran into him and bounced off. Second time I ran into him and grabbed a leg. No harm. Third time I ran into him, grabbed one leg and started kicking the other leg. Still didn't do any good.
By the third time, did he realize that you were actually trying to hit him?
I don't know if, it would be like a gnat on an elephant to a degree, and it's amazing how you remember little things like that. Coach and everybody in the huddle thought it was a hoot. Me, wait, if this guy falls on me, high snap goes over the head, and picking it up in the end zone and getting tackled in the end zone, that will be a safety. The punter, there was nothing Andrew Flores could do.
It went right over his head, right in the end zone. By the time he picked it up, there were 2 Blackhawks just looking for him.
Okay, safety. Southwest gets a free kick from their 20-yard line. Okay, what is it, 36-0 now? John Driffel and I were doing a football game at San Luis High School. San Luis was brand new high school. I'm not sure they understood what American football was. They were state champions in football, but American football was anyway. Safety. They get a free kick from the 20, right? Okay, which means you can punt it from there. You can kick it from placement. You can drop kick it if you want.
The free kick.
Anyway, San Luis coach, first year coaching, first year for San Luis playing football, goes out in punt formation, snaps the ball back 15 yards to the punter.
Oh, no. I guess you can kick it from there, but you really don't want to.
Well, you know, you can set it on the tee. You can punt it. You know, it's a free kick. Okay, we'll punt. And went out with punt formation, snapped the ball back to the punter. So, it's already on the 20. He's kicking from about the 8 by the time it's done.
Yeah, the kick after safe is a funny one because in the NFL you're going to send your punter out. Your punter can get the ball down 60, 70 yards down the field.
And high.
And it'll get you time, your coverage team time to get down there. In high school, most kids can't punt that far. So you're going to kick it off the tee, but it's interesting because everybody watches on Sundays and they see punters, so they initially think you have to punt it, but it's a free kick. That's the rule, free kick.
Anyway, now, the reward, okay? The Quinta got the safety, 2 points. Now they get the ball in excellent field position, rewarded for some really good defense or a bad snap. They will kick it from the tee, the ball teed up on the 20-yard line. And back to receive, Demetrius Davis. Let's see if they kick it to him. It'll be a little bit shorter. Picked up at the 45, out to the 50, straight down the field. Breaks away at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown! Was that...
That's Ruberg again. Every time he gets the ball.
So that is a 60-plus yard return for the score. The coverage, it was a high kick, and the coverage just kind of broke down.
Yeah, there was a lane there on that far sideline, and he just took it straight up there. No moves, no nothing, just hit the hole and kept going.
And again, let's go back to what I said, north and south. If you run north and south, run to the goal line, not to the sideline, good things are going to happen.
Ruberg's been doing that all day. He's one of those one-cut running backs, so we call it. You put your foot in the ground, you make a cut, you go.
And he did. 60-plus yards. We will have the point after attempt. And Ansley will try. This time he is good. We've got 7.5 minutes to play. It is 43-0. The Blackhawks with the lead.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Howell in El Centro.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4 p.m. Specializing in delicious prime rib, steak, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
And high school football, on the web, kxoradio.com, on our YouTube channel. You can subscribe. It's free. I'm Carroll Buckley, with me, John Robb, John with KXO, and filling in for John Driffel. And John brings some excellent experience. John is an official and not working a game tonight. This is the only game in town. So he was available and is pinch hitting. Let it bounce into the end zone. No return. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They will put it on the 20-yard line. So, we can pick on officials now if you want. They're doing an excellent job, and you and I both know it's a tough game to officiate.
It is. I've been officiating now for, I think this is my 14th year. I was 18, fresh out of graduating high school. My grandpa said, hey, we got a meeting tomorrow night. You're coming with me. And I've been doing it ever since. I love it. It helps me stay in shape, get involved in the community, and stay in the game.
Well, it also, from my standpoint, officiating baseball, softball, gets you around the kids, and they're good kids. Garcia, hands off, first back through, no gain, nothing there. The kids that are out here playing sports, that are in the band, are active and involved. They're not the ones that are in trouble.
No. You hope not, at least, for the most part. And you know what? They're putting in the work. They're out there every day working and going to practice and everything. So as officials, we always try to make sure, they're putting in the work and we put in the work. And we got to make sure we're on our A game just like they're trying to be on their A game every time too.
I've always explained to coaches, Coach, it's a game. I understand it's a game. We're going to have fun, but I take it very seriously. Garcia rolling to his left, dumps it off, and it goes incomplete. There was a little bit of hold there by the safety, but no harm, no foul. Let's not call it. Let's keep things moving.
Yeah, this is one of those points in the game now, Carroll, where people are going to get away with a little bit of holding here and there. It's going to happen. And at this point, when the score's so lopsided, you kind of just keep the game moving. Obviously, any injury issues or safety issues is what we call them. We call that every time. But some of the holding, some of the ticky-tack stuff, you're going to get away with that stuff right now.
You ignore it, look the other way. You may say something. Okay, I saw that. Don't do it again. It is 3rd and 10. Moreno is next to Garcia. Garcia running for his life again, dumps it off underneath. It is caught, and stepping out of bounds immediately is Olean Underwood. Underwood picks up the first down, and that may be, about the second or third? Come on, John. John Driffel would have told me that was their third first down of the game. You don't know how much you miss somebody till he's not here. And John and I have been doing this for almost 40 years. And during the game, we are thinking very much alike. And people do not understand what John is doing. John Driffel is doing, keeping the stats and with the color commentary adding to the coverage of the game. Firing underneath, it goes incomplete. Moreno, the intended receiver. And we've got coming up on about 2 minutes to play in the first half. It is 43-0. The Quinta with the lead. And I will say the Southwest Eagles bleachers are full. And there's a lot of spirit in the crowd. I know what the score is like. I know what the season has been like so far. But the fans are still involved. The students, the families. Garcia got to throw it quick, and he does throw it quickly, and it goes complete for a short gain. Joshua Ibarra with the catch. That was almost a highlight ESPN catch. Caught it in the air.
Yeah, it was a nice diving catch there by 11. A nice little we call it a 5 and out. Ball was on him. just doesn't need that test.
And I think we may see even more of that real quick, because Garcia has no time. It's got to be quick. Now there's a timeout on the field, and the Eagles take a timeout, waiting to get the right people in. 1:09 to play in the first half. 43-0. La Quinta with the lead over Southwest.
Build your future at CET, the Center for Employment Training. CET has been serving farm workers since 1967. Grants are available so that farm workers and their children can attend at no cost. See if you qualify at cetweb.edu. Farm worker admission. Enroll at any time. All programs can be completed in under a year, and job placement assistance and financial aid are available to those who qualify. Call 800-533-2519 or go to cetweb.edu.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
And the Eagles come out after the timeout. It'll be 3rd and 8. We can't update any other scores. There are no other games going on tonight. Everything is scheduled for tomorrow night. We'll tell you about some of that. From the shotgun, Garcia. I'm sorry, it's not Garcia. It is Robert Pedraza, the sophomore. Pedraza, the first time we've called his name. Pedraza, the sophomore, takes that snap. Dumps it off incomplete. And it will be 4th down and 8 with about 30 seconds to play in the first half. We're going to try another punt. The last 2 snaps have gone over the punter's head.
They're going to let this run out.
They just let it run out, and that'll be the end of the first half. At the end of one half of football, it is the Blackhawks from La Quinta, 43. The Southwest Eagles, nothing.
InnerCare is your one-stop shop for your family's healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, dental, optometry, radiology, pharmaceutical, and laboratory services. Open on weekends and welcoming walk-ins. InnerCare is here to provide you the excellent care you deserve. Visit innercare.org. InnerCare, making life healthy from the inside out.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Osoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Osoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell. Then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with Party Platter. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro.
Get ready to indulge in authentic Mexican food and juicy steaks. Rosa's Plain Food is now open in El Centro and is serving up all your favorite dishes. Carnitas, enchiladas, big steaks, and don't forget their award-winning ceviche. Head to Rosa's Plain Food at the Valley Plaza in El Centro. Next to the Skechers store, Rosa's has been serving since 1988. Open every day except Monday. They offer dine-in, carry-out, and even catering. Rosa's Plain Food, where flavor takes flight.
We are at the half. The Southwest Eagles trail 43-0. The La Quinta Blackhawks with the lead. La Quinta, as the score indicates, has dominated this game. And they've done it on offense. They have also done it on defense. And the Eagles have helped with a couple of bad snaps on the punting team. One that the Blackhawks took over on the Eagle 11 and went in, and the other one ended up in a safety that turned into 2 points and then 7 more on the kickoff return. So it has been Blackhawks all the way. John and I will rehash the first half when we come back.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 57 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the way goes travels down the drain.
Hi, I'm Dr. David Parkin, Superintendent of Central Union High School District. Academic success starts with being present. Every day counts when it comes to a student's education. Don't let absences hold them back. Let's strive for success. Be present, be punctual, and be prepared for a bright future. Every day at school is a step closer to your child achieving their dreams. Attendance matters. Let's make every day count.
Kennedy's Carne, with many types of delicious marinated chicken to choose from, and award-winning carne asada. Check out these specials: homestyle pork al pastor, only $2.99 a pound, and marinated carne asada burger patties, just $4.99 a pound, and pollo asada, buy one get 1 pound free, only Monday through Wednesday. Open in El Centro 8 to 8, in Yuma 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma. Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Okay, John Robb, it's going to be a tough one. We don't have numbers, and I think John Driffel probably would have worn through 3 pencils and 2 pens trying to put together the numbers from La Quinta. But again, they did it offensively, and they've done it defensively. They're good on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, they're handling their business on both sides of the ball. I mean, even without numbers, they're number 0, Ruber. Every time he gets the ball, he's gashing for 15, 20 yards. Their quarterback, Roman, he's stealing the ball right side, left side. He's got his favorite receiver, Reynolds. He's got 2 touchdowns. And even his other receiver, Jacob Andrew, is getting in the action a little bit. But yeah, they're controlling the ball, and on defensive side, they're stuff in the middle, forcing Southwest to get outside, but they're just catching them with that team speed. They're forcing them out there, but Southwest can't really get around the edge on them.
Well, they have the team speed. They've also got some great size. It across the board, even their DBs and their safeties and their corners are good size players, and they've got enough that very few of them are going both ways.
Yeah, they only got a few players that go both ways. They got a few receivers / corners and a couple, linebackers / running backs. But for the most part, they're playing one side of the ball. But yeah, their corners, safeties, and linebackers across the board. They're big. They got some size. Everyone's pushing 6 foot, right around 200 at least, and it makes it tough for Southwest to get around, push them around.
Okay, the Pop Warner players and cheerleaders, and I think there were as many cheerleaders as there were players out on the field, and now the Southwest Eagles band will perform at halftime, and we'll be back with a little bit more.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get. They'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily, from chili rellenos to enchiladas. Make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill. 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
The UPS store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is your full-service shipping headquarters. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. And with their pack and ship guarantee, your items are guaranteed to ship safe and arrive in one piece. Don't forget, the UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos, plus many sizes of printing on-site. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, and Sundays, 10 to 3, at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
It's game night, and you know what that means. Time for a winning treat. Everybody's a winner at Imperial Scoop Factory, located in El Centro at the corner of Imperial Avenue and Ocotillo Drive, inside the Chevron. The coolest flavors, from cookies and cream, caramel with brownies. There's something for everyone. So after the game, gather the team and head on over to Imperial Scoop Factory. Open late so you can be sure to get your sweet treat. Imperial Scoop Factory, where every scoop is a sweet victory.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are two locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4 p.m. Specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
And this is high school football live on AM 1230 Kxo El Centro, California. The NFL Thursday night game has moved on, and so we're going to pick up here. At half, it is the La Quinta Blackhawks 43, the Southwest Eagles nothing. And we've been talking, John, Robb, and I, John Griffel, with the night off, John not feeling well, and thought it best that he not share with everybody. So John Robb of KXO is filling in quite capably for him this evening. And as we've been talking, the La Quinta well balanced. Talking about their size, talking about their speed, and they execute well.
Yeah, they execute well. They got a good mix too. Their play calling is a great mix of run and pass. They're successful on the ground, which of course sets up the pass, get a couple play action takes in there, and it just really keeps the defense off balance. Never really know what's coming.
Well, and that's one of the joys. You keep them guessing. And they are able to do that with the weapons that they have. Ansley has shown he can toss it deep downfield. He can hand it off. They've shown a variety of formations to include an eye. And the Eagles have come out in several formations as well. What appears to be the wishbone option. And that hasn't been working. They are not quick enough to execute what they need. We're going to talk about some of the other teams in the Valley when we come back at the half. It is La Quinta 43, Southwest nothing.
Exciting changes are happening at Los Cabos Seafood and Grill. We're transitioning into Mr. Tempo Sports Bar and Cantina. You can still enjoy your Los Cabos seafood favorites. And now we've added even more delicious options to our menu, featuring mouth-watering street-style carne asada tacos, fresh sushi, and a variety of non-seafood dishes that are sure to satisfy every craving. We're open Monday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. Located at 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Mr. Tempo Sports Bar and Cantina, where your favorite Los Cabos flavors meet an exciting new menu.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub? You get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th-string quarterback, and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian I was eating on the sideline. Whoops. the number 13 Original Italian, Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
And again, we're the only game in town this evening. All the other action is scheduled for tomorrow evening. What's coming up tomorrow evening? Well, Centro will host Coachella Valley. And it will be Holtville at Calexico, Army-Navy out of Carlsbad at Calipatria. Vincent Memorial Catholic High School will go to Bonita Vista. It will be the Raleigh Wildcats in Yuma taking on Gila Ridge. Beautiful facility at Gila Ridge. And on AM 1230 on our KXO website and on our YouTube channel tomorrow night, it'll be Mickey Dale and George Grijalva, the Imperial Tigers, and the Palo Verde Valley Yellow Jackets. And again, since we're on tonight, Mickey and George will be on AM 1230 as well as where they normally are on the web and on our YouTube channel. John, an interesting thing about our YouTube channel, if you subscribe, and it's free, you can comment along during the game. There is, and the running commentary is great. And we've got people literally all over the world listening in on YouTube and on our website. It's the advancements in technology, incredible. So that's there. We talked in the pregame, Holtville dominating. 4-0. Their offense has put up 220 points while only giving up 7. They're good. And it will be a good test for them tomorrow night at Calexico. They're on the road, even though it is Calexico, only about a 20-minute ride. But they'll be on the road, and Calexico has been good. Calexico's 4-0 and has managed to put up 98 points in those 4 games. That's not too shabby.
No, not at all, Carroll. Yeah, 2 matchups of 2 undefeated teams there. Holtville and Calexico both. Holtville, they run that ground game. They got big guys up front. They play good defense. They always have.
They're big.
Yeah, absolutely. And Calexico, they've been improving steadily the last couple of years. They've been down recently, but this last year and the year and this year, they've really turned it around. There's good stuff going over there in Calexico.
Be a good game, and it'll be a good game to go to. And, Imperial and Palo Verde Valley, another good game to go and watch. Raleigh, they have been playing well. They're 3-0. They had an early bye on the year, so they're 3-0. Being able to score a lot of points in something that, it's almost a shock, but we've seen it the last 3 or 4 years. Raleigh throws the football.
Yeah, it's interesting. You're used to them running that option game that they always do, that they're known for. But they got a good quarterback. He can chuck around the field a little bit. He's good on the run with his throwing, and yeah, they'll hit you with some play action. You got to be careful there.
It just another good game that might be worth the trip to Yuma to watch them and see what they're up to. Vincent Memorial, they will be in San Diego, but again, they're 3-1, and they're playing with their backup quarterback. Their stud quarterback got hurt early on, and they're still playing hard, winning games.
Yeah, I saw them last week. They're still fighting for their backup quarterback. He doesn't quite have the arm that their starter initially has, but he moves the ball. They move the ball downfield. They still run that spread offense with it, even though they're not throwing as much. But they're moving the ball downfield. As long as you keep moving it downfield, you don't have to change up too much.
Who doesn't run the spread?
Nowadays, it's tough. You don't find. You know what? Palo Verde runs the double tight. We're going to run it down your throat all game, and it's refreshing to see that sometimes.
You put out on the field what your players can do. I mean, it's that simple. If you've got the quarterback that can throw it 40 yards down the field with accuracy and you got a line to protect him, that's what you're going to do. But I have seen coaches that's my system and that's what we're going to do. I'm sorry, Coach, you don't have the personnel to do that.
Yeah, and you know, that's the mark of a good coach, right? A coach that is able to adjust his system to fit the players he's got. You know, if you're trying to, you know, in the NFL, they have the luxury of, I'll go get a guy that fits my system. But, you know, in high school, you got to work with what you got.
Except in San Diego.
Yeah. Except in San Diego and Southern Section sometimes. You may be able to go out and get a guy. But for the most part, you got to work with the guys that show up and try out.
Yes. We've got more coming up at the half. It is La Quinta 43, Southwest nothing.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Build your future at CET, the Center for Employment Training. CET has been serving farm workers since 1967. Grants are available so that farm workers and their children can attend at no cost. See if you qualify at cetweb.edu. Farm worker admission. Enroll at any time. All programs can be completed in under a year. And job placement assistance and financial aid are available to those who qualify. Call 800-533-2519 or go to cetweb.edu.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Inner Care is your one-stop shop for your family's healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, dental, optometry, radiology, pharmaceutical, and laboratory services. Open on weekends and welcoming walk-ins. Inner Care is here to provide you the excellent care you deserve. Visit innercare.org. Inner Care, making life healthy from the inside out.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXOL Centro.
And again, we are on AM 1230, KXOL Centro, on the World Wide Web at kxoradio.com, and on our KXO YouTube channel. With me in the booth tonight, John Robb, pinch hitting for John Driffel. And John, it's a little bit different perspective up here, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, we always joke down on the field as an official that you know they can really see everything up there, and I got to be honest, you can. You really can see a lot up here. It's great to have a bird's eye view, but you know, there's something about being down on the field too.
There is something about that, and a whole different view on the field. And but you know, up here, I can see all of the officials and what they're doing, and tonight they're doing a great job.
Yeah. Tonight they're doing a good job. You know, keeping the game moving when you got a one-sided score like this. You know, it's really about trying to keep the game flowing, keep the game moving, and avoid any injury issues. But they're doing a great job tonight.
We will have a running clock in the second half, and what that means basically is it'll stop for a timeout or for an injury, right?
That's it. Yep, that's the only time. So incomplete after touchdown. You know, before kickoff, things like that, when the clock is normally stopped, it'll keep rolling. That's just the rule when we have a 35-point differential before the fourth quarter. Both coaches agree to it. If it's after the fourth quarter, it's automatic. So it's a safety issue.
It is, and I would anticipate to begin with, we will see a whole bunch of new numbers on the La Quinta side. Typically, you will see the starters out for at least the first possession. And, I mean, that I don't know why or how, but I mean, that's the tradition. You're the starters, you're going to start.
Yep.
And then the Scribinis get in. And these are the guys that day in, day out, during the two-a-days, during everything else, have done everything asked of them. And now they get their time.
Yep, and it's good for them. During the week, during practice, they're on the scout team. They're getting beat up by the starters all week. So it's good when they get a chance to get in there and actually, show what they got instead of just trying to hold their own there.
It'll be good. It'll be fun as we try and keep up with the changes. But that is just something that we'll do it, and we'll get it for you. The officials talking to the coaches over on the far side. And for what it's worth, Southwest and Central both have fields where the visitors have a locker room. And that is not the case anywhere. Now, that brings up a sore point. The officials' locker room is in the parking lot, huddled around the car.
Yeah, that is true. I think, a couple of schools here that they give us a room. But, we work with what we got, just like the coaches have to do with the players. As long as we got a little bit of area and we got some privacy to talk about what we need to talk about pregame, postgame, and at halftime, that's really all we ask for. Maybe a few waters or something to eat. That's a bonus, but, as long as we get some privacy, that's really all we need.
Well, they're pregame, you're meeting, you're discussing, who's doing what, here's what this is, keep an eye on that. I've worked one of their games before, watch out for this, that type of thing. And after the game, I know the discussions can get pretty deep.
Yeah, it can get pretty deep of who's hosting.
Yes,
the post game and who's going to stop by the convenience store on the way home.
Well, and also you guys look at film.
Oh yeah.
You look at film. You have that capability now. There, to look at video, which is constantly working to improve the officiating.
Oh yeah, every time. We do get a good chance to look at the games afterwards, and we have some heated discussions about what we see and what happens, and it just helps us get better.
Well, and the discussions, get involved in some of them, are good. You grow from that. The Blackhawks will kick off, and it'll be another deep driving kick. It'll go into the end zone. It'll be touchback, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They will put it in play on their own 20-yard line. High school football is brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal. Also, as a mobile auto service, Inner Care throughout the Imperial and Coachella Valleys. McNeesmart, Dogwood, and Maine, El Centro. Central Union High School District. Rosa's Plain Food. Imperial Scoop Factory. I'm going to stop there on the way home at Imperial and Ocotillo in El Centro. The Eagles are out. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Snap, handoff, and a little bit of running room there.
Yeah, Carroll, good handoff up the middle, and based on some of the numbers that I'm seeing out here for the Quinta, it looks like we got what we call a mass substitution.
Yes. Pedraza is the quarterback for the Eagles. Roberto, he's a sophomore. And they come out with the spread from the shotgun. Trips on the left side, the wide side. Pedraza rolling to the left, dumps it off underneath, and it goes incomplete. Now, we said running clock, incomplete pass, clock does not stop.
Yep, keep going. What what we as officials would say is quick when it stops and slow when it's running.
Yes. And for what it's worth, in case you missed it, the Jets beat the Patriots 24-3. That was our NFL Thursday night game. Third and about 7. Pedraza again rolling to his left, looking. He'll keep it and get hit from behind and dropped. Our fullback, middle linebacker, in on the hit for the Blackhawks, and of course that would be Carrera Lorenzo. We're talking about NFL. We've got primetime football Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night. Throughout the season, we'll have all of the playoff games. Punt formation on the 4th and 5, a high looping snap, no rush whatsoever, and a beautiful kick. Fair catch called for at the 48-yard line. Demetrius Davis made that call for the fair catch, and La Quinta, as a courtesy, didn't rush. Let's see who we've got out there for the Blackhawks.
Well, they're still sending out their starting quarterback. It's very easy to look at.
Ansley is out, yes. And again, they're the starters. They get the first possession typically. Under center, Ansley hands off, and in the middle, staying on his feet and just fighting for some extra yards, is Julian Zendejas. Zendejas with a nice carry in the first half. Got another one there.
From what it looks like they replaced the position players, but it looks like the lineman and the quarterback still starters here.
The play good for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10, spotted on the 39-yard line. I formation, hand off to the deep back, and running into the middle again is Zendejas. He's listed at 5'10", 185. He runs upright.
Yeah, he does.
And he runs upright, but he's been able to rip off some nice yardage. Typically, you want to hunker down just a little bit, get that lower center of gravity, and give the defense less to grab onto. It'll be 2nd and 6. Ansley again hands off. This time it is Joey Aguirre de Leon. De Leon picks up the first down, gain of 7. Spotted on the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Ansley, the quarterback, and I'm not really worried about him getting hurt. Nobody's come near him.
Yeah, he's had all day back there today, and you know, everything that they've run has been on time. All of their passes have been on time. He hasn't really had to run with it, hold on to the ball too long.
And all he's going to be doing, I think, is handing off. A little counterplay, he keeps it. I don't know whether it was designed, but Ansley, nothing in the middle, takes it to the outside. Now flags fly as he goes out of bounds, and there's another flag for a late hit.
Yeah, G. Martin, they're testing his arm out with that long flag.
So I think one of them is going to be against the Blackhawks for a block. I think the other one's going to be against the Eagles for a late hit. But we'll get the call.
Yeah, these types of double fouls make it interesting because got live ball, dead ball, then take both of them. If they're both live, you got to take one or the other. And then obviously, if one's on defense, one's on offense, we're going to offset. We're going to redo it anyway.
Well, they're marching it back to the original line of scrimmage, which tells me that should be offsetting, right?
Yep.
Unless they move it again. Holding against the Eagles, against La Quinta, personal foul against the Eagles, offset. It'll be 1st and 10, again back at the 28-yard line. This time the handoff is made, and picking up a couple of yards in the middle again is Zendejas. So pick up a 5, it'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Carroll, like you said, he's 21. He runs upright, lowers the shoulders a little bit, makes a cut or 1 or 2 cuts. Be really nice, but the holes are so big today for him. I don't think it matters.
No, with the hole he has, he doesn't really have to hunker down. Herrera in at fullback, Zendejas behind him, but the handoff, no, it's not Herrera, it's Osorio, and Osorio, the senior. That's about his maybe 2nd or 3rd carry of the night. That's about it. And he was listed as a starter.
Yeah. And he's coming off the field, looks a little tender there after picking up the first down.
Lined up in the fullback position. It'll be 1st and 10. The ball is on the 14-yard line. La Quinta not in a hurry. Handoff, and the ball goes free, and it bounces back to La Quinta. The ball carrier was Colton LaCrone. The ball popped up, and just happened to be there. Julian Zendejas fell on it. But they still picked up 3 yards.
Yeah, short gain there before it popped out of his arm. Falls right down to the feet of one of his linemen. It helped him out there.
I don't know whether that was LaCrone's first carry of the year. He's a sophomore. And off again, Zendejas in the middle. Zendejas spins around, backs down to about the 5-yard line. Let's see where the spot is. It'll be just shy of the first down. 3rd and 1. Ansley still pushing the buttons. He is under center. Handoff, and into the end zone is Sebastian Osorio. Osorio carries it in for the score. We've got under a minute to play in the 3rd quarter. We mentioned running clock. It is still running. The idea of the running clock is, 35 plus points. Let's not have anybody get hurt.
Yep. So let's get this thing going and try to get out of here. Everyone's safe and intact.
Snap back, kick up, kick is good. Our score is now 50-0. And another kickoff coming up.
Kennedy's Carne, with many types of delicious marinated chicken to choose from, and award-winning carne asada. Check out these specials: home-style pork al pastor, only $2.99 a pound, and marinated carne asada burger patties, just $4.99 a pound, and pollo asada, buy one get 1 pound free, only Monday through Wednesday. Open in El Centro 8 to 8, in Yuma 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma. Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Get ready to indulge in authentic Mexican food and juicy steaks. Rosa's Plain Food is now open in El Centro and is serving up all your favorite dishes. Carnitas, enchiladas, big steak, and don't forget their award-winning ceviche. Head to Rosa's Plain Food at the Valley Plaza in El Centro. Next to the Skechers store, Rosa's has been serving since 1988. Open every day except Monday. They offer dine-in, carry-out, and even catering. Rosa's Plain Food, where flavor takes flight.
Well, the Blackhawks will kick off. Ansley will kick off, and it'll be a deep driving kick. Fielded at the 5-yard line out to the 10. Looking for some running room. Cuts over to the sideline, straight down the sideline. Finding a hole, getting a block, and across the 50 down to the 45-yard line in Blackhawk territory. A nice return by Leo Valenzuela. Valenzuela, the sophomore, has sparkled tonight, John.
Yeah, he had that catch earlier too for a good gain, and he brings that one past the 50-yard line into Blackhawk territory. And maybe they can, take that momentum going in, get on the board.
Looking at the Blackhawks defense, not a lot of changes. There are a few, but not a lot of changes, and part of that is I think they want the shutout.
Yep, yeah. When you're pitching to zero, you want to try to keep it.
1st and 10, Eagles from the Blackhawks 44-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff is to Abe Moreno. Moreno has nowhere to go, and he goes right there. It'll be the loss of a yard. In case you didn't notice, we have slipped into the 4th quarter. The exchange happened after the last touchdown when clock expired. So we are in the 4th quarter of play, 50-0. La Quinta with the lead. Pedraza, the quarterback for the Eagles. And he is a sophomore. Pack has a little bit of time, but can't find anybody open. The ball is tipped. He had the guy open. Valenzuela was open, but the ball got tipped by one of the rushers for La Quinta. And we'll give credit on that tip to Royce Rianda.
Yeah, it looked like it went off his helmet, I think. Maybe his shoulder pad. It kind of bounced up. That's usually what that means.
No, it was a great play. He went high in the air, almost, became airborne to knock it out.
Hey, it all counts the same when he's catching.
That was a line drive in the scorebook.
Yep.
It'll be 3rd and 12. We'll talk about that tomorrow, no doubt. See that pass I blocked? Pedraza has a little bit of time in the pocket and throws it up, and it floats down and is picked off by the Blackhawks and running down the far sideline. I believe that's our old friend Peyton Reynolds with the interception.
Yeah, the Southwest quarterback just kind of, I think that was another one where he was expecting something different from his receiver and having to touch it up there and hope that his guy was in the area.
It fluttered into the hands of Peyton Reynolds. They say he went out of bounds actually on the 48-yard line in Blackhawk territory. So that's where they spot it. They say he did that. They were right. got a new quarterback. No, we don't.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Okay.
Ryan Jones.
Ryan Jones, didn't he start out with the Rolling Stones? Handoff to the first back through, and he pushes his way down across the 50 down to the 48-yard line in Eagle territory. And this is where it sometimes gets good because you got guys, A, they're fresh, and B, they want to show the coach, hey, I deserve some more playing time.
Yep, this is like they say, this is your opportunity to show the coach, hey, don't leave me in.
Ryan Jones, the quarterback, hands off to the deep back out of the I and picks up the first down. The running back there, typical this time of the game, we don't have a name and number to go with the young man. I formation. Nothing inside, turns it to the outside, and running from the deep back position, Colton LeCrone. We're seeing a lot of sophomores right now. Quarterback is a sophomore, Ryan Jones. His brother Brian was the Rolling Stone. 2nd and 5. I do not expect to see Jones put it in the air, but you never know. Handoff right up the middle, ripping off about a 12-yard gain. And again, that is LeCrone, 5'8", 180-pound sophomore. 1st and 10. The ball is on the Eagles' 27-yard line. Again, these kids want to play, and they're liable to light it up with a 30-yard score. Handoff again, this time Julian Zendejas. Zendejas will pick up about 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Clock is running. We're down to 5 minutes left to play.
Zendejas did a good job on that run. He put his shoulder down a little bit more and made a cut. Got himself a few more yards there.
Sticking with the I formation in the second half. Handoff. And nice cut. Nice cut. Planted, cut, Michael Jimenez. 5'6", 170-pound junior. So Michael Jimenez, you showed the coach.
Yep, that's his first touch of the game, I believe.
Yes.
This is the time of the game where the coach is looking at the bench saying, who wants to get in there and run the ball?
Anybody want to play quarterback? And the handoff first back through, and again, this time, it is Jimenez. This time, not so much success. He picks up a yard, 2nd and 9. The Quinta not in a hurry, taking as much time as they can. Ryan Jones under center. Ryan Jones hands off again. This time it is in for the score as Michael Jimenez, the junior, just showed the coach, I want to play.
Yep, second touch of the game, and he gets into the goal, past the goal line in the end zone.
Nice little scamper. And again, as he did on that one play, made a nice cut. And we even have a new kicker, Dakota Husted.
Backup kicker, you don't see that often.
Hey, game conditions, let's see what you can do. Who knows, we may need you sometime. False start on the kicker. I don't recall having seen that one before. Dakota Husted. Snap back, kick is up, and kick goes over and through for the extra point. That will make it 57-0. We're inside of 2 minutes. We'll be back. It is 57-0. The Quinta with the lead.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXOL Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get. They'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily, from chili rellenos to enchiladas. Make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro, open Wednesday through Monday.
And the Blackhawks will kick off. We're down to just about a minute left on the clock. And I didn't see who was doing the kicking. Are we back?
Ansley again? No,
Ansley? It's Ansley. And he'll kick it back to the 11-yard line, picked up there, and looking for some running as the return by Abe Moreno.
We'll see what Southwest wants to do here. The officials will probably let us just run it out if they want to, or if they want to hurry up and get a play.
Well, they haven't. They've actually spotted the ball, but now they want to return. Whose football is it? Now we see whole bunches of new numbers for the Quinta. And this will probably be the last play of the game. It is. And the handoff, it is Abe Moreno in the middle, running tough. And that's it. That's the end of our ball game. The final score, it is 57-0. The Quinta with the win over the Southwest Eagles.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub, you get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th-string quarterback, and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian I was eating on the sideline. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian, Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 57 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the way goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4 p.m. Specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Okay, John, you got the stats? No, I'm sorry. Wrong, John. Okay, that's it. 57-0. The Quinta Blackhawks dominating the action tonight on both sides of the ball. And we want to remind you again, tomorrow night, Mickey Dale, George Grahapa will have Imperial and Palo Verde. That game will be live on AM 1230, on the web at KXORadio.com, and on our YouTube channel. High school football is brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, and Brownie's Diner in Brawley. Mr. Tempo, Cantina and Sports Bar, Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley, Kay's Carney in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carney in Yuma, Stan's Auto Body, La Fonda Bar and Grill, Jersey Mike's and the UPS Store, CET, the Center for Employment Training, the CB Stop in Calexico, Imperial Scoop Factory at Imperial in Ocotillo and the Chevron Station El Centro, Rosa's Plain Food, Central Union High School District, Southwest Postal Service, McNeese Mart, Intercare, Oso Asa Mobile Auto Service. Want to thank Gabe Lemus, our producer engineer in the studios, technical assistance provided by Kurt Hoffman. I especially want to thank John Robb. John, different view?
Yeah, it was a pleasure, Carol. I really appreciate it. You know, my schedule doesn't allow me to do this too often, but when I can, you know, it's great. I appreciate you let me join you tonight. Well, I appreciate you pinch hitting for John Driffel. And next week, John, I'll leave it at John and I will be, we'll bring you the Central Spartans next week from Yuma. We'll be at Cibola High School in Yuma for the Spartans. Thank you very much for listening. This is the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California.